Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Will, back for another CSGO betting predictions video. Overnight, a lot of upsets happened. Some of them was actually really interesting, especially the HellRaisers versus Fnatic game on cash. Now, I actually went low on HellRaisers in the end. It's not here, but Fnatic actually took 12 T-side rounds against HellRaisers on cash. And then HellRaisers ended up taking 13 T-side rounds against Fnatic on cash, and they actually ended up winning 16-14. And this was in the half, so I suppose Fnatic either got cocky, but they're just in a massive form slump at the moment. Lounge hasn't added all the games yet, so I'm going to be going over the games which are on Lounge first, and then I'll be looking on HLTV and going over votes. First off, Fnatic versus Vexed. I'm not sure if this game's going to get cancelled or this game is, but I'm fairly sure this one will probably get cancelled considering how important this one is. But with odds like these and in Fnatic's form, I would suggest that you just skip it. But if you really wanted to bet, look at this potential reward. $3 for $35 return on Vexed. Not a huge investment, not a big loss, but a big reward. Vex definitely have the potential if they play to their best and they take it seriously. We've seen them upset teams in the past. I definitely believe they have a chance to upset Fnatic. If the odds go above 15%, then I would suggest a skip because odds like that aren't that bad for Fnatic. But if they stay like this, I'm probably going to be betting on Vex because the odds are really good. Moving on, Flipside versus Dignitas, a game which skewed odds heavily in favour of Dignitas. This is probably a 60-40 game. Flipside seem to struggle always on the first map. I think these two teams share similar maps. I would suggest with odds like these a low on Flipside, unless the odds even out, in which you should favour Dignitas, but just play the odds in this game and go low on Flipside. Mouse versus CSGO Lounge. I don't see Mouse losing two maps to CSGO Lounge considering how they're playing at the moment. HellRaisers versus NiP. A game which I definitely believe HellRaisers have the chance to upset. I think HellRaisers share the kind of same maps as NiP, if not a better map pool. HellRaisers are pretty good on it. I think NiP should be able to beat them on Inferno and possibly Train, but HellRaisers definitely have a chance to upset this, but I would suggest a pure skip. Just because it's really close to cool, I wouldn't suggest a high bet on these teams. If I was you, I'd probably just pick the team which you favour more, but I favour Flipside just because they have lower odds. Planet Key versus eFrag. Planet Key definitely have the potential to upset, considering... Well, they do if eFrag don't play to their best, but I don't see eFrag losing two maps, so I would suggest this is a skip because the odds are really skewed and not profitable. CSGO Lounge versus Flipside. I think Flipside should be able to win this, but I would suggest a skip because the odds aren't that good as well. Pitta versus Na'Vi, just plain skip again. Na'Vi are kind of in a slump, whereas I don't believe Pitta should be able to upset Na'Vi. XP3 versus Infused, don't know them. Not going to predict this one, although I would suggest a low on Killfish, but I'm not sure if it's going to get cancelled or not because I'm fairly sure LDRC White forfeited the other day, but I'm not entirely sure. With this game here, I don't know if TSM have an advantage. I'm not quite sure if they do. I'm fairly sure they don't because Lounge doesn't say it, but with odds like this, I think you just should go low on TBD, but lots of these games people haven't bet much, so the odds are really out of order. If TSM are above 65%, then I would say skip, or... No, if TSM are above 70%, then I would say skip or change your bet to the underdog. But if they're below 70%, then I think a small bet on them shouldn't be that bad. Flipside should be able to beat Reason, I believe. Gamers 2 should be able to beat CSGO Lounge, although CSGO Lounge have a good chance at upsetting Gamers 2. I think if the odds do stay like this, then a small bet on CSGO Lounge wouldn't be that bad. think Penta definitely have the potential to upset Titan, although I don't see Titan losing 2 maps. But you never know. If Penta play like they did yesterday and have the confidence from taking down Na'Vi, then I do believe that Penta could upset Titan. Not going to predict this one because it's still got 2 days, I believe. But going into the matches which aren't on Lounge, so if I miss any, but I'm just reading it off here. Titan versus TSM. This is on Cobblestone, I believe. I think Titan definitely have a chance to upset. It really just depends on the odds. I'm not quite sure if TSM will be paying that much attention to this, considering the game they have against the winner of NiP versus HellRaisers. This is a final, I believe it is. Not quite sure though. But I do think that TSM will be more focused on this thing here, this match here. But I think a small bet on Titan, if they are the underdogs, wouldn't be that bad, considering TSM Cobblestone isn't TSM's best map. Mouse Sports versus TSM on Dust 2. I do think Mouse Sports have a good chance at upsetting, considering how TSM have been kind of playing on Dust 2 at the moment. It really just comes down to the odds. There's no point betting on Mouse Sports if they have over 35%. But I don't know if any of these matches will get cancelled because it clashes with the TSM versus NiP / HellRaisers game. But I think a small bet on Mouse Sports wouldn't be that bad because they do seem to be playing really well at the moment. Dignitas versus Fnatic. I'm sorry if I missed any, but Dignitas versus Fnatic. This is on Mirage. I do think that Dignitas have the potential to upset. Fnatic have been playing really bad, and I do believe that if they lose too many T-side rounds against Dignitas on a map like Mirage, it can come back to haunt them. If this match gets added, I will definitely be going low on Dignitas, just because they have a really good chance of upsetting Fnatic on a map like Mirage, considering the way they are playing at the moment. But that's it for today's matches. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'll show you my bet history. I didn't get to add them to the spreadsheet because I was at school and I didn't bring my laptop today. But I will be doing that extension, the lounge sheet video soon. Also, if any of you know how to get rid of these ads, that would be greatly appreciated because it's really effing annoying. But here's what happened overnight. We won on HellRaisers, we won on Penta, we won on NiP, one on Envious, one on Luminosity Gaming, one on Liquid, and one on Liquid again. But yep, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.